"Don't be scared," Leo whispered as he held the tiny robotic kitten close to his chest. "I'll protect you." A deafening explosion shook the city. People screamed as emergency sirens echoed through the streets. Warning: leave the city center immediately. Buildings collapsed. Smoke filled the sky. Metal creatures rushed through the chaos while frightened families searched for safety. This wasn't an accident. Someone had started a war. Leo ran through the empty streets with the kitten in his arms. Behind him, armed soldiers searched every corner. "Find that kid," their commander shouted. "Don't let him escape." Leo was exhausted, but he refused to stop. "We just need to reach the shelter," he told the kitten. "We'll be safe there." Suddenly, an old emergency projector flickered to life. A recorded message appeared. It was Dr. Ethan, the scientist who had disappeared weeks earlier. "Leo, if you're watching this, then you found the kitten." The doctor's face looked tired. "That kitten carries the memory core. It isn't a weapon. It is the key that protects every modified animal from mind control. If the enemy gets it, they'll control every enhanced creature on Earth." The message paused. "If this laboratory explodes, don't come looking for me. If you find me, afterward, it may not really be me." The screen went dark. Leo's heart sank. Far away, inside a hidden, underground base, a ruthless scientist smiled. "Erase every memory they have," he ordered. Of his researchers shook his head. "I won't do that. They're living beings." The scientist laughed. "Love makes them remember, but pain makes them obey." Leo knew exactly what that meant. Every robotic animal still carried memories of the people who once cared for them. Those memories were their greatest strength and also their greatest weakness. As Leo crossed an abandoned park, he heard frightened cries. A mechanical deer was trapped beneath burning rubble. Without thinking, Leo rushed forward. "Hang on." With all his strength, he pulled the heavy metal beams away. The deer slowly stood. Its glowing eyes softened. It remembered kindness. Moments later, more modified animals appeared from the shadows. They weren't attacking. They were watching, waiting. The enemy wasn't far behind. Missiles exploded nearby. Armed drones surrounded Leo. "There he is." The soldiers opened fire. The animals instantly jumped between Leo and the bullets. They chose to protect him, not because they were programmed, because they remembered compassion. The enemy commander watched everything. "So that's the secret." He smiled. "I'll simply change them." Moments later, massive machines rolled into the battlefield, captured. Animals were dragged inside glowing metal chambers. When they came back out, they looked completely different. Their armor was darker. Their eyes glowed bright red. Their memories had been twisted. Their emotions had been replaced with endless rage. "They've been modified," Leo whispered. The battle became impossible. Friends turned against friends. Animals that once fought beside Leo now attacked. Without mercy, every punch became harder. Every step felt heavier. In Midinaku, Leo refused to give up. "I know you're still in there," he shouted. "You can remember who you are." Some of the creatures hesitated. For just a second, their original memories fought back. The enemy scientist became furious. "Increase the control signal." Pain surged through every modified animal. The hesitation disappeared. The attack continued. Leo was knocked to the ground. His vision blurred. Everything hurt. The kitten crawled onto his chest and gently touched him with its tiny paw. A warm blue light spread across the battlefield. The memory core activated. One by one, the modified animals stopped fighting. Memories returned, children laughing, families, smiling. Peaceful days before the experiments. Some began crying. Others slowly lowered their weapons. Hope was returning. The scientist screamed with rage. No! They belonged to me. He activated every remaining machine. An entire army charged toward Leo. The ground shook beneath their feet. Leo stood up, bruised, bleeding, barely. Able to breathe, but he smiled. If you're all coming, then I'll face every one of you. The animals stood beside him, not because anyone ordered them, because they chose to. A massive battle erupted. Metal crashed against. Metal explosions lit the night. Sky. Leo fought with everything he had, one after another. The enemy machines fell. The scientist watched in disbelief. This isn't possible. He's only one person. No. One rescued animal quietly replied. He's never been alone. The scientist made one final move. He grabbed a young girl and held a weapon to her. Head one more step, and she dies. Silence filled the battlefield. Leo stopped. Every rescued animal froze. The scientist smiled. You see? Fear always wins. Leo looked into the frightened girl's eyes. Then he took one slow step forward. No. Hope is stronger. The final battle had only just begun.